The Montreal Canadiens have waived goaltender Keith Kinkaid, and they brought up two players, goalie and a forward. So I'm going to tell you about who they brought up. I'm going to give you some info on Kinkaid and what I think is going on, and that's all right here, Talking Habs, where everything's dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. And if you want more videos like mine, just go down there, subscribe, ring the notifications bell, and that's going to get you your daily fix of Bleu, Blanc, Rouge. And you can, while you're on your way down there, you can give a thumbs up if you like the video and leave any comments you may have about Kinkaid and about the two call-ups. I'm not telling you yet. That's going to be at the end of the video, and we'll get right to it. So, Keith Kinkaid got sent down. He hasn't been playing that great. I'll just read what I wrote here. Montreal Canadiens have waived goaltender Keith Kinkaid. They expect him to clear waivers. I kind of don't expect him to clear waivers and go to Laval to play some games. Apparently they want him to get into some games and get his footing and get his game back. Find his confidence and get his game back to where Montreal expects it to be, a competent backup goalie to Carey Price, because that's who they signed. They hoped he would get his form back. He actually had a couple of really good seasons, but he was on the drop-off a bit the last season and a half, I would say. So Kinkaid continued his struggles in Montreal. Like I said, he was struggling after signing a free agent contract for 1 year, $1.75 million. He ended up going 1-1-3 with a 4.24 goals against and an 8.75 save percentage in 5 starts and 2 periods that he replaced Price in I think in the Boston, a little under 2 periods in the Boston game. Not good numbers, not good enough. Carey Price had said he didn't want a guy that he had to babysit as his backup. He wants a competent NHL veteran goalie. Kinkaid kind of fit the bill, but he didn't perform. So in my opinion, Montreal is either legitimately hoping Kinkaid goes down and gets himself back on track, or they're really hoping he gets claimed and then they can move forward with another option. He may have a plan for something. He may have a deal in mind. He may have a deal in place. So, and they're waiting to see what happens with Kinkaid. Because now they've waived him, so that was at noon today. He clears, he can either get taken. If he hasn't been picked up by another team by noon tomorrow, he clears waivers and he goes to Laval. There certainly were parts of Kinkaid's game that I liked. He made some really nice saves. Some really spectacularly nice saves at some points. But he needs to work on his consistency and stay focused for 60 minutes, because even in the last game he played, was the New Jersey game, he was focused for almost the whole game, but then that last goal in overtime, I don't know, it seemed like he really misplayed it or whatever. So that's what I'm talking about. In every game, he gave up at least one bad goal, and usually more. So if he clears waivers, I hope he reconnects with his game again. We could use Kinkaid at his best, because there's not a lot of other options out there, which I'll go through after. If he's claimed, we lose him. I imagine that would give McNiven a chance to at least have another shot in Laval, because if he gets claimed, they only have Lindgren. That means McNiven, definitely got to be McNiven that comes up. I might have just given it away there. If not, I'm not sure what the plans are. There isn't much on the market. I'll tell you what I mean. It would mean a trade or some sort of maybe a package deal that could bring back a left-handed defenseman that we need and a backup goalie who's decent. So right now, the Habs goalie's option to call up are Lindgren, Primeau, and McNiven. That's what we've got on the farm. Those are the 3 best guys. Primeau's young. I don't really want to see him be the call-up. Lindgren hasn't really done anything here. He's not playing that great in Laval. He's doing okay. But he's good enough to give you Kinkaid numbers. But, that's why you sent Kinkaid down, because of those numbers. You don't want to. And McNiven, I don't know. He's super hot in the ECHL, so I guess he's an option. They could make a trade. I looked at everybody's roster for goalies to see what I thought might be possible who might want to trade. So what I found out there, this is to me the best option. I don't know if this team's going to want to give him up. Casey DeSmith. Pittsburgh sent him down. They cut him. They sent him to the AHL before the season started. He is 7-1-0 with a 1.60 goals against and a 9.51 save percentage with 2 shutouts. Now the thing here is they've got Tristan Jarry. They've got Matt Murray, isn't it? Matt Murray, Tristan Jarry, already up there, and they got Casey DeSmith. They might be interested in a trade. They are decimated by injuries all season on and up, so they might be interested in a trade here. Package deal, goalie. Maybe we can get I don't know who they have on defense. Maybe we can get a left defenseman that we need out of there. I don't know. I didn't really look for that, honestly. But Casey DeSmith, that's Pittsburgh. Anaheim, Ryan Miller. He's an aging guy, but he's definitely a veteran. He's at 3-1-2. 3.14 save percentage, and an 8.99 goals against. No, other way around. 3.14 goals against and 8.99 save percentage. Not great numbers, but I mean, backup goalie, that's not too bad. There's Cam Talbot in, I believe, Edmonton. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Edmonton. He's not got great numbers, but I mean, Cam Talbot was, we were talking about him in the offseason a little bit before he signed with Edmonton. He is 1-5-0 with a 3.23 and an 8.93 save percentage. So also not great numbers, but might be available. And then there's, I don't know his first name, it's A. I know it stands for Werner from Colorado. He's a young guy. He's only played a couple of games. He's 1-1-0 with a 3.41 goals against and a 9.14 save percentage. Maybe there's a deal there with Colorado. I don't know. And even with Colorado, maybe there's a deal where you can package up something and bring back this goalie and a defenseman. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. So now, who got called up? I think I gave it away in where I was talking about Lindgren and McNiven. So yeah, they called up Cayden Primeau. I don't agree with it. But then again, look, we've had this happen a couple, 2 or 3 times. You got Ken Dryden who came up. He might not have been as young, but he came up without any experience. He played 6 games at the end of the season. He got called up. He won all 6, went into the playoffs and won the Cup and the Conn Smythe Trophy and all that. Then you got Patrick Roy, and honestly, I don't remember how he came up, if it was the end of the season or whatever, but 86, second to last Cup we won. Patrick Roy came up. He was a young kid. He was lights out, and look at the career he had. And I saw something where there were 3. I don't remember the third. Maybe it's from another team. But, so the point is, Cayden Primeau is a possibility that he can do that. I don't know. He's really good so far. He's showing as a pro, 11 games played. I don't know if that's enough pro experience. But you never know. This kid could be it. So we'll see. They called him up along with Mike Pekka. Don't know why they called up Mike Pekka. I'll give you the numbers now for Primeau. He's 7-4-1 in Laval with a 2.58 goals against and a 9.10 save percentage. Decent. The save percentage I would like to have seen higher, but still over 9, and 1 shutout. Now Matt Pekka, who I don't know if he's a center and a winger, but I don't know what he's listed as. He played here last year. He had, I think, 3 goals and 10 points. This year he's got 4 goals, 8 assists for 12 points in 18 games down in Laval. They called him up. I'm not sure why they called him up. To me, I don't get that one. Anyway, so that's the news for today. Keith Kinkaid put on waivers, hopefully to make it clear waivers and go to Laval. They called up Cayden Primeau. Ooh, big, exciting, and sexy kind of a thing. And I hope it's not just that, to divert from all of the bad stuff going on, that they brought up Primeau and everyone's excited about that. Personally, honestly, I don't know. It could go either way. I hope it doesn't affect this guy because it goes in a bad way. And I hope he comes out and he's just lights out and he just turns everything around for us. He's not going to make a difference on defense. So I still expect something to happen on defense. I'm still expecting a trade. I expect a trade on defense. I don't see what else. bringing up a goalie isn't going to fix the defense. Trading for Taylor Hall isn't going to fix the defense. So I don't know what they're going to do. So just to let you know, if you're watching this, because this is going to come out first today, I'm going to give you my opinion on the Taylor Hall situation. And I'm also doing the player rankings. So they're all ready to go. I just have to film them. This happened. I've been waiting till 5 o'clock. They said they were going to announce who it was. It's Cayden Primeau. If it was Lindgren, I would have waited. But it's Cayden Primeau. Got to get it out to you. It's exciting, but I'm worried. Anyway, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're down there clicking on the thumbs up, you can go a little farther down, or I think it's over the side, and click the subscribe button and the notifications bell, and that'll get you your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge from Talking Habs. So we'll see what happens. I doubt they put him in the game against the Islanders. I figure maybe one of the back-to-back games. Probably the one on the road against the Rangers on Friday. No Saturday game this week. Really weird. No Saturday game. Okay. So that's it. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, go Habs, go! And good luck to Cayden Primeau. Let's hope he's the next coming. Bye, y'all.